Welcome to Wide Open Wednesday, your source for world news and beyond. South African teens fly homemade plane. A homemade plane assembled by 20 South African teenagers made a historic touchdown in the southern coastal town of Luderitz, Namibia on June 17, 2019, after it left South Africa en route to Cairo, Egypt. As you can see, this was over the summer of last year, and it was never reported on our networks. Before anyone says this is news from another country, let's keep in mind how often our networks report news from other countries as long as it is negative. Now, I don't have to tell you that China has been in our news a lot more than usual lately, for obvious reasons. Notice how these teenagers are not preoccupied with the color of each other's skin, nor do they care about each other's ethnicities. Their focus was on a joint project they could all be proud of together. The self-assembled Sling 4 aircraft uses ordinary motor fuel and was built in only 3 weeks. The excursion saw different teams of the 20 teenagers pilot and charter a course that cut across several African cities and towns, spreading the key messages of an African narrative that started as a dream. At the time, the first target was flying from South Africa to Cairo, Egypt, a distance of 7,455 miles or 12,000 kilometers. They gave inspirational speeches to teenagers as they landed in Namibia, Malawi, Ethiopia, Zanzibar, Tanzania, and Uganda during the 3-week trip. Tragically, in August of 2019, it was reported that pilots helping the teenagers fly across Africa in the aircraft were killed when their support plane crashed while following them. The plane went down in Tabora, West Tanzania, after making a distress signal. They reported engine failure, disappeared from radar, and was found destroyed by fire. South Africans Des Werner and Werner Frohnman entered Tanzanian airspace from Uganda en route to Malawi and made a distress signal about engine failure before disappearing from radar, according to the Tanzania Civil Aviation Authority. Teen pilot, author, and motivational speaker Megan Werner from Krugersdorp, Johannesburg, sparked by her passion to inspire, founded You Dream Global Foundation to uplift, empower, equip, and transform the lives of thousands of youth throughout Africa and the world by dreaming and achieving the impossible as well as succeeding beyond expectations. Megan says, by doing this project, we can show the youth and people right across the world that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. If teenagers can build a plane and fly it in Africa, what's stopping you?
We are the adventurous teens that built a plane, and now we are going to fly it across Africa. So we have put together a group of 20 teenagers. We have built a plane, and now we are going to fly it across Africa.
Now, here to tell us more about this little adventure is teen pilot Megan Werner, who initiated the project alongside, you've got a foundation called the You Dream Global Foundation, alongside Lesego Ngwasheng as well. Guys, thank you so much for coming through. Megan, why on earth did you decide to do this in the first place?
Well, where it all started was with this book that I wrote, It's Up to Me, 7 Ways to Make a Difference. And this book got translated and was a bestseller in 2 different languages. And then I started doing inspirational speaking right around the world, like places in Russia, Kazakhstan, America. But that was all great. But I wanted to do something big, something next level. And that is when I decided to And I've got a great love for aviation because both my parents are in aviation as well. And that is when I decided to take a group of 20 teenagers, build a plane, and then fly it across Africa.
Wow, fantastic. So at what age did you write that book? Because you're 17 now, right?
I wrote this one actually at the age of 13.
Wow. Okay, I couldn't write an essay at the age of 13 when I was in school. Okay, Lesego, you're also participating in this. You also helped to build the plane?
Yes, I was one of the 20 teenagers who were selected to actually build the plane, and I was part of the team that built the vertical stabilizer of the aircraft, also known as the rudder, and also the center fuselage. That's where Megan is actually going to be flying the plane. So,
okay, the vertical stabilizer of the plane. We just saw it as the rudder. Okay.
17-year-old Megan Werner doesn't have a driver's license yet, but she's a pilot. Her You Dream Global non-profit helped a diverse group of 20 African teenagers assemble a light aircraft. Werner and some of her colleagues left Cape Town this week for a round-trip flight to Cairo.
If you're a teenager and you already built a plane, you can say to yourself, well, I built a plane when I was a teenager. What else can I do? And then for the teenagers flying it across Africa, just to be able to make a difference and show people what is possible is really inspiring.
Agnes Semela helped to assemble the fuselage for the kit aircraft, which the teens built under qualified adult supervision.
I know for a fact that my team did their best, their absolute best, and I'm very confident that this airplane will make it to Cairo and back.
seeing that now it's no longer about adult people engaging in this industry, but also young people can get involved in such projects. I think it's going to inspire a lot of people to actually join aviation.
We hope the public will support our Back a Buddy campaign because a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Voluntary support for logistical aspects of the flight is being provided by CFS, ExecuJet, World Fuel, and Mike Blith, founder of the Airplane Factory, the enterprise that designed and built the original Sling plane series. The prototype of the Sling 4 was chosen because this type has already been flown twice around the world. Thank you for watching Wide Open Wednesday. Tune in next Wednesday as we continue bringing you news from around the world and beyond. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Find The Awakening Frequency on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Research is key. Always do your own research and never just listen to what people tell you. We are The Awakening Frequency. Out of the millions of potential subscribers, we just want to reach one so each one can teach one. Peace.